paper dreams, soaring high on fragile seams. Raindrops fall like silver tears, chasing whispers through the years.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors control the tap. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nuggets have the possession. Pascal Siakam knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Lowry with it. He'll run the offense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Martin into the front court. Down just a couple. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Denver's ball to Millsap. J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Cashes in for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Marc Gasol tips it. Millsap.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. 10-6 our score. To Gasol. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Easy path to the rim.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. And scores. Strong take.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Barton on the drive, can't finish. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Nikola Jokic at at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one.
Substitutions.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Thomas to Jokic. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Got it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Thomas into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
First one goes down.
Number 24, Mason Plumlee.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lynn with it. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Toronto with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Thomas across the timeline. His guys currently down by 13. Trying to cash in, and he hits.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Short jumper won't go down. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's been all Raptors. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Thomas with the basketball, trailing by 11. Shot from the lane won't go. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Thomas. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
The assist from number 0, Z.
Count the bucket for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Denver's got it. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Porter to Thomas. Short jumper won't fall. Leonard to Gasol. Marc Gasol, 3 for 3 in this first half.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Thomas. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Today's game will be televised at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Nothing going here on that drive. Danny Green to Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. He's 2 for 2 now.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Nope. First one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner's good there.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Denver ball right now. has a chance. Offensive rebound. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And count the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Shot from in close, no good. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
That misses with 3 seconds left. Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Raptors entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The Nuggets have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Toronto Raptors are ahead at the half, and a big reason has been their excellent rebounding. When you control the boards, you can control the game.
Player of the half.
Kawhi Leonard was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Marc Gasol. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Gasol. That's his first personal foul.
Oh, they called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Pascal Siakam. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 2.
To Will Barton. Jumper's good.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Nice finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Nuggets with the basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Nikola Jokic snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Serge Ibaka, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Baseline drive. Runner here won't go down. Kicks it outside. From the painted area, won't go down. Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Marc Gasol with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Serge Ibaka looking good. 4 for 5.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on him a little bit.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Nikola Jokic trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Missed the foul shot. Pass there taken away by Denver.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Isaiah Thomas at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw good, and the lead back down to 15. Lin to Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. He's now 5 for 6.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Barton. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Thomas into the front court. Down a bundle. Oh, he had it. Nothing going here on that drive. Mason Plumlee with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thomas across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Gasol. Nothing going here on that drive. Marc Gasol. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field. Nuggets have the possession.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Thomas with the basketball. His guys down big. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lin with it. Looking to make something happen. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Serge Ibaka pins it. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Barton knocked loose, taken by the Raptors.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Jeremy Lin. Barton into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Raptors come away with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
And it's the Nuggets with the board. To Will Barton. Oh, they call him for the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Knocked loose. What a save. That's hard work right there. Wild shot. He missed it. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Norman Powell trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Nuggets have the possession. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 14, Danny Green.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Ed, you're allowed 2 steps after you pick the basketball up. It doesn't matter which feet you step with, but 2 counts.
Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up. Thomas to Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 4 out of 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Runner here. Won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way though.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm gonna stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. And the reward, he's going to the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
All right.
Kyle Lowry swats it, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Danny Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Porter to Thomas. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Lowry converts the 3-point play as the Raptors able to extend their lead. And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Nikola Jokic sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he finishes at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And there you have it. He's fouled out of the game.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. And throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Taken by the Raptors. Lowry misfires. It's no good. Can't connect from in close. Another follow. No good. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Nuggets lost this game long before the final buzzer. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Denver Nuggets were simply unable to avoid being soft on defense when the ball went inside the paint. Why they couldn't rotate properly, I don't know. They simply got outworked in this matchup. Their lack of interior defense was most obvious in the opening half.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Denver Nuggets. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.